Greetings. Welcome to this channeling of divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Today's video is a little bit different because we won't be doing a reading. We will be focusing on channeling the energies. So let's get right into it. The divine feminine is feeling very soft and pure and sweet. It's like she's acknowledging the softness and sweetness that has always been her for the first time in a long time. She's seeing it as one of a kind, unlike any other softness or sweetness in anyone else around her. The divine feminine has been going through a purification process where things that were too heavy or even too negative, things that kept her in a state of fear, in a state of being jaded, expecting negative outcomes, a state of, again, feeling too heavy. Divine feminine has recently, masculine might be present in there based on what was needed to purge those things. The divine masculine was needed. Regardless, it was the divine feminine that went through this purging to create this lightness of energy, this sureness of being, and this purity, purified state. Now, you'll know that this is you because either you'll be clearly feeling this and you might call yourself a divine feminine, or you might be calling yourself a divine masculine. But if you tune into your inner feminine will be feeling this. And if that resonates with you, then just know that there is also an external feminine who is a reflection of this, who is a mirror of this to you right now. This is what the divine feminine is experiencing. She's stepping out into the energy with this new purified state, this new optimism, this new peace and sweetness that she's not afraid to see within herself, not afraid to fully acknowledge. Now, she might not, you as a being, as an entire being, right? Unified masculine and feminine, might not be letting this part of you take the forefront yet. I feel that it's still something that's delicate, like an egg without a shell, or a boiled egg without a shell. It's still rather delicate and being kept protected inside. But it is awake and aware, and it is beginning to experience the world and looking forward to experiencing this new energy that you've actualized for yourself, but from this sweeter, purer place that can manifest anything, that can call in anything and have an enjoyable time no matter what. This is what your divine feminine and your inner feminine is experiencing. Now let's channel into the divine masculine energies. The divine masculine is feeling very optimistic and capable of bringing to his feminine the things that she needs, and internally capable of taking part of the things that you enjoy, the things that you love to do, that feed your passion. The divine masculine is feeling like, okay, there may be a lot of things to take care of in the present. There may be a lot of items to keep note of and keep track of. But he's feeling very, very capable of doing this. And even where he doesn't feel capable right now, he's feeling strong enough to seek the kind of support that he needs, strong enough to prioritize and to delegate and anything else that needs to be done in order to balance things out and make it so that your internal self, your internal feminine, yourself, your soul has somewhere peaceful to be within you. Make it so that your external feminine has somewhere peaceful to stay and to live. Things are working out for you, divine masculine. Anything that you have set up and that you are as kind of just sitting and waiting for it to kind of take off, right? Divine masculine, whether this is a divine masculine or this is again your internal masculine and your divine feminine, just know that things are taking off. Success is this is successful. Things are going in your favor, as they should. You bring a lot of love and positivity to your arena, to the world around you. And you deserve to be able to stand on business. You deserve to be able to stand in your truth and to honor your soul, everything that you need, and your desires and your love, the things that you love. That this is your external feminine, and it's also yourself. It's your internal feminine. So you feel ready to go. In the United States right now, I said United State, the state of union, not United States. In the state of union right now, the feminine and the masculine have rather distinct focuses. The feminine is more focused on becoming more clear and more strong in that clarity so that she knows what she wants to draw in and can embody and align with what she wants to align with. And the masculine is more focused on, so the feminine came in there, and it feels like that is still important to the masculine because that brings some sort of, it gives the masculine an idea of what types of things to work on and how to work on those things. So what the masculine is focused on right now is showing up in the material world in a way that is beneficial to the self, beneficial to the feminine and the masculine, that brings success, that is positive and optimistic, and looking around, keeping an eye open, an eye out in observation for what is expressing, what is reflecting alignment with the highest and best good of this United States, right? So either this union where yourself as an internally unified being, what is it outside of you that is actually seeming to be in alignment with you in the highest way, and how and when are the best ways and times to interact with those entities, whether it's institutions, beings, people, animals. People are animals, but I mean anything, any entity or being outside of yourself, you're observing and you're checking. This person seems like it's in good alignment with me. Well, should I interact with them? Okay, not now, later. Okay, how should I interact with them? Oh, should I say hello? Okay, this, that. So that's kind of how the masculine is going about things on the day to day, so that you can raise your outcomes. You're wanting higher outcomes, and you're getting them. You're getting them. So, okay, that is the channeling. And do I feel like pulling a crystal? Yes, I do feel like pulling a crystal wisdom healing. Oh, I said I wasn't going to do a reading, and I'm not, because I'm not going to pull tarot, but we are going to look at the crystal oracle and see what it has to say. And I know it was a good idea for us to look at the crystal wisdom because the energy explaining, like the crystal describing your energy currently, number 32 or 5, which breaks down to a 5, Shiva Lingam, alchemical union. A Shiva Lingam embodies the wisdom of the deities brought to earth. It symbolizes uniting dualities and manifesting the creative force. Be compassionate with yourself to heal. You have masculine and feminine and other dualities within your being. Guys, I shuffle these cards very well before I start reading, okay? Integrate these to release your creative power. A Shiva Lingam is produced from the tumbling waters. Life shapes you in the same way. So go with the flow. Soul scouring reveals your divine core. If you were hurt or abused, be compassionate with yourself to create healing on all levels. Okay? That's the present energy you're in. You're bringing yourself into alchemical union. And now the energies that are coming out as your wisdom and guidance. There are a few cards that came out, so let's just read them. Number 7, Carnelian, creativity. For me, this speaks of the sacral chakra. Carnelian protects against spells, envy, and the evil eye, bringing good fortune to the wearer. It prevents blood from rushing to the head to cause precipitate action. Be eloquent, creative, and bold. Do not back down. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuitive perceptions. Distinction in your career lies ahead. Be a mentor. Alleviate stress. Take time to play. You are a tower of strength during sorrow. Stay anchored in the present and let go of emotional ties or outdated projects holding you back. Beware a charismatic person. Sufficient vitamins and minerals support your metabolism for optimum well-being. Okay, so that's, again, it's kind of a sacral energy, and it's about creativity, and it talks of creative expression. And as we know, Shivalingam also mentioned bringing yourself into a state of alchemical union, getting to the core so that you can release your creative energy. This creative energy is very important in the collective right now. Now let's look at the next bit of wisdom that came out, right? And creative energy, we're talking about sacral, but it makes you think of solar plexus. And then what's the next card that comes out? Number 18, which breaks down to a 9. Citrine, abundance. Citrine for me is a solar plexus card. A stone of joy and abundance, citrine helps you to interact creatively with the world. Creativity again. It promotes inner calm. Take time out for joyful play. Self-regard heals a damaged child. Abundance is all around you. You attract success and prosperity. Stop worrying, be optimistic, and allow life to happen. Trust your intuition and perception. Consult the wise child within. Do not control it. Be joyful and take a time out to play. Your thoughts on the bigger picture are correct. If there's family discord, harmony is restored through praise. True abundance comes from within. If you nurture your desires, you will bring joy to your wise child self. Okay. This is very beautiful. This is a very powerful time right now in the collective. I want to do a tarot reading in the near future. I just hope that the energy permits and that the timing permits. Okay. And then finally, the last card to come out as your wisdom is number 49. Graphic smoky quartz breaks down to a 4. The stabilizer. Graphic smoky quartz supports all the structures in the body, removing toxic debris and traumatic memories. It keeps you grounded and balanced in physical incarnation while exploring other dimensions. Undertake a shamanic journey into the unseen worlds in search of healing. There you will find the underlying causes of dis-ease and outdated soul imperatives that are affecting your well-being. Offer yourself the gift of transformation. Healing is found in the darkest depths of yourself, not in external forces. Okay. So those were the bits of wisdom. And the card to come out underlying all of this wisdom is number 2, Flint, portal power. This card always talks about walking through portals. It stabilizes energy and cuts through to the core of issues, clearing blockages and loosening ties. It opens portals to other worlds and hidden aspects of yourself. You're a person with profound inner depths. Do not be afraid to explore this hidden side, for it contains treasure beyond knowing, together with attitudinal karma and repressed emotions that affect your well-being. Flint connects you to your ancestors. A natural traveler, you know how to negotiate the shamanic underworld to obtain healing insights. You guys are going on a shamanic journey for sure. This has been represented many times. I'm sure that the hermit and the magician would have come up for you if we did tarot. Strengthen your boundaries. Cut through confusion to the core of the matter. Soul retrieval is necessary if you left any part of yourself in another life or an abusive childhood experience. An unwelcome visitor from the past can be left behind, but recognize lessons before you move on. This card came out in the most recent reading, so there may be some messages in that reading that resonate with you if you want to check that out. Paying attention to energetic boundaries and core strength, cutting detrimental ties, and strengthening your connection to the planet maintains well-being. Okay. Well, that was it for today. That was just a quick channeling that I felt guided to come on here and do. If you would like to talk about ways that you can connect deeply internally with your internal feminine and internal masculine, and thus be able to channel those energies for yourself, you can just drop a comment down below saying as much, and I'll get back to you in the next video. We can talk about some methods some easy methods that you can use. Okay, so I've been really enjoyed connecting here for this channeling today, and I look forward to us connecting again in future videos. So do take great care of yourself, and until then, happy aligning.